Hey y'all, it's Alexis Amani and I'm back with another MV story time. So y'all, congrats to me for making 2K followers and subscribers on YouTube. Yeah. Okay, so let's read some of these comments. Okay. Oh, now this one I seen this morning, baby. I had loved this one. It said, Lex, baby, you about to get cut off. My 6-month-old baby cried because I paused you. Soon as I cut it back on, he stopped. Baby, nah, we love you in this house. What? So, tell Peterkin 3768 say you are already one of my faves. It's basically because you're a Leo like me. We tell the best stories. Okay, better know it. Now this right here made me smile, y'all, when I was at work. I'm just gonna put the name on the screen because I don't want to be getting y'all names wrong. Like, I don't. So she said, OMG, I just love you. Girl, I love you too. I love you. It's baby 5113 said, girl, I've been hooked on your channel for the past couple weeks. Okay. Oh yeah, somebody got it confused. Somebody got this confused. They was like, so he was grown coming to fight high school kids. So they talking about the so he was grown coming to fight high school kids. I think they was talking about the story I made about my ex named Crick when he came up to the school and stuff. Oh yeah. They was talking about Crick when I said he used to come up to the school. No, just for the confusion. He used to attend that school, but he got expelled. And he just kept on coming. Because he's something wrong with him. Queen Love K, love your story times. Very entertaining. Keep doing your thing, lady. Best wishes. Thank you. Thank you. La Paris point V to my point. Dot V. Dot V said, girl, I'm at work serving donuts listening to you and started crackling when you said you sprayed her like a roach and the customers was so confused. Yeah. Sprayed it down real quick. Alright, so I'm gonna read one more, y'all. So Naya Marie Flower 17, laughing my behind off. You are funny as hell. And it's too real for admitting she had you flying like a kite. Literally. Quick. On the ground. Like, quickly. It wasn't even hard to get me on the ground. Like, I was already there or whatever. Okay, y'all. So, like I said, thank y'all so much for the 2,000 subscribers. Like, I love y'all. Now I do want to make this very clear. I want to address this. Y'all know I always got to address something. It's now that I'm in the I've been in the YouTube thing, but I never been serious. Like, I never been serious to the point I was consistent the way I am. It's like the end of last year and this year. Like, now I'm really on my YouTube game. Like, yeah, I'm serious now. But it's like the more you go up, the more people try to bring you down. Like, I done, these last few days haven't been to my best days, but I have gotten into an argument with a couple girls, and they have said like, oh, you ain't about to do nothing but make a YouTube video or whatever. And it's just like, I don't even know what to really say about that, because it's like, yeah, I mean, I'm in a YouTube game now. Like, it's stories. Like, you do something to me, you are going to be put on this page. Now, if I peep that you are like purposely trying to get up on this channel, I might mess around and put your real name up here, and I might mess around and put your real photos up here. I might not unblur anything. So if you want to get embarrassed, I'm gonna let my subscribers do their thing, and I'm gonna just let them embarrass you, So, because people be, saying it like it's an insult, like you posting, you about to talk about me on your YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm about to talk about you, and I'm about to get paid from it. Yeah, I am. That's not an insult. That's actually a compliment, So anyways, y'all, back to the story time. This story time is gonna be about CrayCray, y'all. Welcome him back. He's back here. He's back on the channel. Okay, so this story time is about when CrayCray broke into my house, y'all. I said that right. Y'all heard me right. Yes, he broke into my house. Okay. So like I told y'all, where I left off on, he said I set him up and he went to go fight my ex, and he went to go do the most. He was fighting everybody that I came in contact with. He kept coming up to the school to fight boys at the school. He had basically people hating me for just being affiliated with him or whatever. So I'm going to start off from when I still was like staying on the street or whatever. I'm still staying on the street, y'all. And I guess, and this is before I even fought Thought or whatever, Tatiana. This is before I fought her. And this is how you know they had some relationship jive going on, because he did not like this girl. Like, he just didn't like her. But back then my head was hard as rocks and I was kind of stupid. And it was one time we was getting off the bus, and like him and his friends were standing at the bus. You know, when somebody, when they got nothing going on with their life and they got expelled, all they do is just stand up on the block all day. So he's standing up on the block. Him and his homeboys at the bus stop, and he waiting on me, but she got off the bus before me, and he's like throwing stuff at her, or whatever. And right now I was young, so it's like don't do me. And he's throwing stuff at her. She turned around and was like, don't throw nothing at me, don't throw nothing at me. So why my dumb ass, y'all? Why my dumb ass decided I was gonna fight the girl for him? Because I told y'all in my previous story times, me and Tatiana fought so many times. But I was on my Bonnie and Clyde type job, and I was still blinded. I didn't know they was messing with each other, no none of that. I didn't find no messages then, no none of that. And I jumped on this girl, and he just pinned her down, like type job. Like, so I was on my Bonnie and Clyde, like, you know. She got up, she was crying and went home. And the look in her face, I know she wanted to say, I know right then and there, she wanted to tell me like, girl, this is not your man is not your man. I know she wanted to tell me right then and there, but she didn't. Like, but she just looked so hurt and betrayed by this man. Like, she just looked so hurt, and I should have been seeing the signs then, but I didn't. We go back to my house, we just like talking about the situation or whatever, like that was that. So we just go past that. I'll just have to tell y'all the part of me. I was not innocent. I was so-called trying to be on my Bonnie and Clyde type job, baby, and it wasn't that for real. Like, girl, bye. So now let's fast forward to when everything started getting rocky. Like I told y'all, he fought my exes. He was fighting everybody that was coming around the block. Baby was not playing. He was like stalking me, all type stuff. Like, so remember I told y'all the situation where Tatiana went back to school and she was trying to tell everybody my business or whatever. Now I'm not gonna tell y'all my personal, like what caused me to even go stay with my grandma, but just know that something happened and I had to go stay with my grandma. So why I'm at my grandma house, y'all, like why I'm at my grandma house, this is around the time that Tatiana was going around school telling everybody like, oh, I scare her for not coming. She don't come outside no more. She don't come outside no more. Baby, I don't come outside because I'm not over there. I don't stay over there right now. Like, yeah, that's still our house, but I'm not staying in the house right now. So y'all, as I'm getting all this information of what she's telling me, I am texting her, because who are you talking to? Mind I me and him is like, oh, matter of fact, y'all, after all of that, like after we got into it, after we fought, after he went to jail, after that, why we started back talking? It's embarrassing, but yes, y'all, we started back talking. We started back talking because my cousin made, I won't even say she made it, because like it takes two, but like he came down the street one day when I was sitting in the car. I was outside with my cousin and he wanted to talk to me, so we talked. And it was so easy to get me back then. Like, we was like in about 2 or 3 hours, we was on the porch, somewhere on the porch kissing. It was just that quick how we got back together. Like, you would really think like we went through all that. I done fought this girl. I done found out you sleeping with this girl. You try to fight everybody that come over here. You fought my ex. You broke my phone. You tried to brawl up at my dang on stepdaddy. Your homeboys not really, they said they want to box me in my motherfucking face. You would really think like, girl, you got back with him after all of that. I did, y'all, because I was stupid, y'all. But like I said, you always go through your first stupid relationships when you're young. And I'm kind of glad that I went through my little stupid phase already, because now ain't nobody can play with me. Ain't nobody can play in my face. So, y'all, we did get back together. He came down, we talked. About 2 or 3 hours, we was on the porch, we was kissing. It was just that quick. It was just that easy. We was young. And as I'm we just talking and everything, we taking pictures, we're making flipograms, we're back together, we're announcing it back to Facebook, we're together. And Old girl was upset. Old girl was upset. So when we got back together, it was one day me and my friends was outside, and we were like, the day we is gonna follow CrayCray and his homeboys to see where they are going. So y'all, one day, me and my homegirl from down the street that I had beat the brakes out of after, you know, I beat the brakes out of her after this whole situation, but this ain't why I beat her up. I just know I beat her up. I forgot. When did I? Is it one of those story times when I said I had beat what's her name? Stinkerlink? I feel like why I keep using this. Did I use her name already? I know I just used Stinkerlink in my last story time, but I use Stinker or Stinkerlink? Cause y'all, it was a story time when I was like, the girl came and hold me down. Her sister came outside to hold me down. I forgot what I had called that girl, y'all. Like, I gotta come back. These names I gotta start changing up these names, y'all, because obviously I'm saying the same names or whatever. Sorry, y'all, I'm walking back and forth, my anxiety through the roof or whatever. So, this day we decided that we was gonna follow him to wherever he was going at. So he didn't even know we was following him. So he's walking down the street thinking he low. Whole time we watching him. We cutting corners. We on side of houses, and we just hiding. We end up following him. Guess who house he went to, y'all? He went to Tatiana's house. And him and his homeboy in the garage talking to her and all this and the third. So I popped out. Like, yeah, I went to the girl house. But I didn't for her or nothing like that. But I just went to the house and I was like, what you down here for? Like, what's up? What you down here for? Like, I don't get it. I don't like her. And this is how you know they was still hunching, because it's like, I wasn't giving you no tutus, poo-poo. I wasn't giving you all of that. Cuckoo. I said cuckoo, tutu, one of them. I wasn't giving you none of that. So it's kind of like you had to go get it from something else. And she was available every single time, 24/7. So of course, that was somebody that you could have easily went and got, apologized to, and got her cuckoo or whatever. So y'all, that right there pissed me off. But y'all asking me, did I still leave my man? No, I did not. I did not leave my man. Like, no, I still was with him. Now, as the situation, let's fast forward back to when I moved out. Not moved out, but when I temporarily stayed with my grandma. Me and him still texting back and forth. He's telling me how he loved me and all stuff like that. If I could find the messages, I would, like, he telling me that he loved me, all type of stuff like that, and all this and all that. So this is how if y'all asking me, like, how did you find out that the man broke into your house? I got the picture, and when I do go through my Google Photos to get these pictures, I'm going to put it in my screen. I'm scrolling on Facebook. Matter of fact, I think my mama went by the house to go, grab some more stuff. And she telling me that the house look a mess, like somebody broke in the house. And y'all won't even believe what else was missing. Y'all won't even believe what else was missing. My granddaddy ashes. Y'all heard me right. Ashes. Ashes. So he's acting like, so I ain't gonna front, I did address him about it, but he's acting like he don't know nothing about, like, he didn't see nobody. Like, he watched, basically making it like he watched my house to make sure that nothing is, nothing gets done to it, and make sure everything is good or whatever on the block or whatever. As I'm scrolling down Facebook one day, y'all, I'm scrolling because I got his homeboys on my page, so I'm scrolling, and it's a picture with like 4 of them sitting on the porch. And I zoom up. And I zoom up on a short homeboy feet. Why in the hell he got my shoes on? Why this little boy have my shoes on? These are the shoes that my brother bought me for school for 1 year. Or I forgot what year that he bought me these shoes. There was pink. There was yellow. There was navy blue. There was white. And it was gray. I think it was Nikes. I can't remember. He had them on his feet, and he popped the strings off. Like, he popped the strings off, popped the sides off. So he think I wouldn't recognize that it was mine. So I'm telling, like, my mama and stuff, like, old boy got the shoes on, and she was like, okay, well, I'm going around his mama house tomorrow, all this and all that, which is CrayCray. Y'all, I text CrayCray. I'm like, oh, I know that you did it. I know that you broke into my house. You and your friends broke into my house. He's still lying, basically saying, oh no, I didn't broke it. I didn't know he did. I ain't had nothing to do with that. What? I didn't even know what. Y'all, why when my mama went over there the next day, y'all, to figure out what's going on, why this man basically was getting disrespectful, like, oh, I ain't broke into no house, da da da. So the only thing my mom wanted was her daddy ashes. She didn't care about nothing else. Like, you wrong. Like, you've been in my house multiple times, not only just when we left out for temporarily leave, but I have invited you into my home. I liked you. Like, for you to sit here and play in my face, and for you to go behind my back and break into my house and take my daddy ashes is crazy. So he got his mom, y'all. If y'all wonder what his parents said, his mama, his daddy, and his grandma is terrified of him. So his mama and aunt and old bag of bones grandma on the porch trying to hold on to him for dear life because they can't control him. And I'm just looking like, you know, it did bother my mama. It did hurt her. She felt some kind of way because it's like, girl, at the end of the day, if you want to break into somebody's house, get something that's valuable, which nothing was any valuable for real. So you did it to hurt me by getting my granddaddy ashes. And till this day, I don't even know where the ashes at. He probably threw them away. He probably put them in and put it in the water. I don't know what he did with them ashes, but just know baby took them ashes and he did whatever he did with them ashes. And after that, it's like, it was crazy. So we ended up moving back on our street, but we didn't stay too much longer. But I did. That's when everything rolled into me. Finally, like I told you, I stayed out of school for a good minute, but I went back to I ain't like dropped out, or I just took like a few days off. Went back to school later on that week, and that's how I found out what Tatiana was saying about me, and how she was saying that she scared me in the house. I mean, she scared me to stay in the house, and she started telling my personal business on what was going on around my house. And that's when I walked to her class and told her to bring her ass outside the class, because who you think that you telling you not about to be telling my business around on school and making it seem like, now you would have just told my business, that would have been just that. But for you to be sitting here telling these people that the reason I ain't outside because you had beat me up and I'm scared of you, nah baby, it never gave that. But y'all, gag is like, after that, no, don't ask me, y'all, was I still talking to CrayCray? No, that was it. It was over with. Like, after that, it was raps. Like, that was the last straw. Like, that was that. Took him off my page, and that was that. This man for years was still bothering me, still trying to figure out what's going on, all type of stuff like that. What happened? When we moved on a Pacific Street, y'all. And I think I was standing outside on the phone one day, but he didn't know this was my house. I was just standing outside on the phone, like walking up the thing, and I seen him walk by. He just had looked at me and kept going. But my heart was beating fast because, like I told y'all, CrayCray is crazy. Like, I don't want this man to find me, know where I'm at, and all type of stuff like that. So y'all, CrayCray walked by. And he not even my only ex that walked by me standing outside on the phone. Like, it was him. It was another boy I had dated a while back. I gotta give y'all story time on him as well. He was crazy, y'all. Yeah, I used to be a little slow back in my dating years, but baby, that's why I say you learn when you're younger. So when you get older, you're not able to put up with none of that at all. So y'all, that story time I put about, I was like, yo, tune into that story time. I was like, he broke my phone. Did I set him up? And he dated my, like, all of those story times I was talking about CrayCray. Y'all, why this man, I got a notification that this man, I think I still have the screenshot. I got a notification that this man tried to add me on Facebook. But I thought you was in jail. Because after all of that, y'all, he ended up going to jail for a whole different situation. Like, this, I'm so glad I left that relationship when I did. Because he had people beefing. He had some old lady beefing with me, texting me, telling me some old. I be fucking, I be doing all this to him. It's your man, you're supposed to be man. But that's not my man. And trust and believe, like, of course he's going to get all that from y'all, because I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do it. But come to find out, y'all, the reason he went to jail after that is because he pow a pregnant lady. I don't know where he pow her at, but their relationship was very toxic, and he pow her. Like, she ain't passed away or nothing like that, y'all. So But yeah, he went to jail for that for a very long time, and then they let him out, y'all. And that's how, I think that's when I see him around my house. And then like when I made them videos on YouTube, all of a sudden he's trying to add me as a friend. No, I denied it so fast, cause what? What do you want with me? What do you possibly want with me? I don't want you. No, none of that. Please leave me alone, Mr. Sir. Leave me alone, Mrs. Man. Like, I'm just so glad I left the relationship when I did, y'all, because that man got so abusive after me. Like, he just started, like, remember that conversation? Remember the story time I told y'all about how he had beat my neighbor blue, red, yellow, pink. He started beating on women after me, and I really do believe, like, it was, like, it been in him the whole entire time, but he just didn't beat me. He broke my phone, and that's the furthest he went. Like, I don't know if I told y'all the story time and when I got into it with his sister. I gotta tell y'all that, y'all. Y'all, let me just give y'all a rundown on it right now. Y'all, his sister is like, remember I told y'all the girl came outside and wanted to, like, he got his sister to try to come fight me or whatever. It didn't work out because she didn't want to fight. But y'all, after things got rough and me and him like kept getting into it and all this and this and the third, the girl all of a sudden made this imaginary beef while we was attending school, telling people she don't like me, her home girl. Remember I told y'all the girl that bought a slice and dice to school? That was her friend. So we had like the same, I want to say third, fourth period. I can't remember what class we had together. But just know this man's sister, we just gonna call her 4-Eye. So I forgot what I named her in the other story. We just gonna say 4-Eye. Even though I got 4 eyes too, because I wear glasses too. But we just gonna call her 4-Eye. And 4-Eye was in the class, and she used to always be mugging me and always like be like saying stuff to her little friend. But she used to always like something like she's just like him, like something is mentally wrong with them. And like she would like blurt out stuff, tell myself, shut up B, or it's like she had like she was schizophrenia or something, like I don't know, like what is it called, Tourette's. Like she'd just blurt out stuff, and I'd just be like looking at her like, cause my desk was like 2 or 3 desks away from hers. It wasn't that far from hers, and I just look at her, and it's like you couldn't even stare at her long, cause she'd be like, what? Mind you now, the girl can't fight worth a damn, cause she got into a fight with another crazy bat, because the girl she fought was crazy. I got a story time about that, because I got into it with her with the crazy bat as well, y'all. Like, my life is literally a movie, y'all. Like it goes down. It goes down in the DM. It goes down. So she got into in a fight with another girl and got her ass towed up quick. She dropped in like 2 seconds, and the other girl can't even fight. So when she was saying all this to me, all I could do was laugh at her, because it's like when CrayCray calls you outside to catch your fade, get your fade in, you didn't want. Oh my God, you didn't want that. So y'all, where I was at. So yeah, I already knew she wasn't talking about nothing. Like when CrayCray called you outside to catch your fade in, you didn't want to catch your fade. Like you just basically like kind of like on some calm down type job. But now all of a sudden a year or two went by, and not a year or two, but a couple months went by, and you see how tense it done got. And I said that this man broke into my house. Now all of a sudden you want to fight me, because you know it's true, this man did break into my house. And it's like, girl, relax. I don't care, girl. I do not care. Like, you doing too much. You all in school. So this one day we actually got into it, because it's like I've been ignoring her. I've been ignoring her for days, and I wasn't paying no attention to her, just letting her say what she got to say. One day we in the lunch line, and she in the lunch line talking about some like she said something to me. She was like, what's up? What you looking at? What you looking at? I'm in the back of the line having me a time with my little homies or whatever, having me a time, and she is in like a couple spots up in the line, and she just like, what you looking at? Like, what you looking at? Be like, I told you she used to always have outbursts, like something was wrong with her. So I looked at her and I laughed at her and I said, girl, you weak as hell. And it just got her out her element. She just bolting up, trying to tie up her hair and stuff. And you know somebody don't want to, when somebody that don't want to fight you, when somebody don't want to fight you, they will take forever. They will take off every piece of clothing on their body, and they will wait, and they will keep getting louder and louder until somebody grab them. And it always been them school fights for me. Like, you don't want to fight me for real. You just wait until the principals and teachers come down this hallway. So like I said, we in the lunch line. There's a bunch of principals and teachers around, and she real loud doing the most, backing up, taking off all her clothes. Of course they was gonna step in and push her further in the lunchroom, and they put me on the side. I'm just like, I'm good. Like, I'm not worried about this girl. This girl not about to do nothing to me. Pull her crazy behind in the what is it called? Them little crazy houses. Pull her in there, because there's nothing wrong with me. I'm clearly good. Like, I'm not the one with the problem. Okay. So like I told y'all, his 4-eyed sister had a problem with me and wanted to fight me and all type of stuff like that. And then I did tell y'all a few weeks ago, he followed me, tried to add me on Facebook as a friend. No. I'm good. Like, leave me alone. You better get blocked, because it's like, it's nothing here for you. Like, it's nothing here for you. He keep getting locked up and all this and the third. I gotta give y'all a story time on the boom. I told y'all the boy was like, he had boxed. He thought he had boxed me because he thought I set his brother up. It was so crazy, y'all, because that boy was actually my high school crush. Like, I loved me some. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a nickname. I'm gonna give him a name soon, but I'm not gonna say his real name. But I gotta give y'all a story time on that, because it was not what I expected. It just wasn't. It wasn't there, you know. It wasn't worth the hype, you know. But that's another story time for another day. But either way, y'all, like I said, CrayCray was crazy. That's why he got the name in the first place. But I know y'all watching this story like, dang, like, you let this man do all this to you and you was back with him. Like, yes, I did. But what broke the camel's back is when he broke into my house. It was raps. It was over with. It was nothing to talk about. His sister wanted to fight me. His mama didn't like me. I seen his mama somewhere. When all this was going on, she had cut her eyes at me. Girl, you scared of your son. I would never take a bitch serious that's scared of their son, that have no control over their household. I would never take you serious, boo. I'm sorry. But all in all, y'all, I upgraded my life, as y'all can see. There's no need for me to go back to none of my exes. There's no need to go back to none of my toxic relationships. None of that. Like, a lot of people do not know what I've been going through in my old relationships, because I don't tell it. But I'm on the internet telling. I'm getting paid from telling it, though. But as I stated in the beginning of the video, like, now I see when I'm getting into little arguments, the first thing girls bring up is, oh, you about to go make a YouTube video, or go make a YouTube video. That's no type of insult. That's not making me feel any type of way, because it's like, I am going to make a YouTube video. I'm going to cut my ring light on. I'm going to set my camera up, and I'm going to get cute, and I'm going to run my mouth about you. And after I run my mouth about you, I'm going to get paid. And you just better hope I don't tell my supporters who you are. You better hope that when I do decide to edit this video, that I don't want to put you in the video. You feel me? You know, sometimes you gotta be a little petty, but it's just like, it's no insult. But like I told y'all, people are so grimy, like, and I know my energy might not be up to 10 for real how I normally be, because like I told y'all, I had me a rough little night. Like, you just never know how somebody is doing you behind your back. I think I done seen it all. But y'all, I love y'all, and I'm about to enjoy my day. And that's that. But y'all have a great day. Y'all have a great night. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.